Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today we are going to take a look into... Yes, I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with this music. It is the SH Figuarts Mask Worker or the Mask Manager from Squid Game in Netflix. Okay, so this figure was bought several years ago when it was in season 1. I just tucked it aside and I forgot about it until the recent season 2 and the finale season 3. Then I realized that, oh yes, I do have this mask worker right here. As you can see, I just love how they have the ribbon here. And this one is kind of special because it does give 2 of the worker masks. That's why they call it the mask worker or the manager. I think this is the worker, if I'm not wrong, the circle, and the square is the manager, as well as there's another triangle, which I don't know what is that. And the reason I didn't get that one is because it does comes with a coffin. For us Chinese, buying something that resembles a coffin is something like a bad omen, which is why I didn't get that. So let's take a look at this box. Yeah, it just looks very nice. Just hope that they gave 2 body instead so we can have 1 of each. And the side of the box you can see the worker and the manager. This other side is nothing much, just saying the mask worker and mask manager. And the back of the box, like I say, I just hope they actually give us 2 figure. And this comes with a backpack. I'm not sure if this guy actually comes with a gun. If I'm not wrong, he doesn't, because the triangle one is the one holding the guns. So let's get him out. Okay, so this is the mask worker right out of the box. Wow, this is looking really good. I just love the pink that they used. I think this is very accurate to the movie. And yep, just a very simple take off for the plastic. And as you can see, this is a very simple figure. I would say is just the pink jumpsuit with the black glove, black shoe, black belt, as well as the black mask. Okay, so it's very simple altogether. This makes it looks very good with all the creases. Looks like a real clothing here. Yeah, this is also, it does have a little bit of weight, which is what I always love it. Yeah, and one thing that I do not like is somehow it does have the chunky feels, like, you know, you can see one chunk here, one chunk over here. I think that they actually nailed the characters design well. And next we'll move on to the articulation. I'll start with the head, so he can looks to the right, looks to the left. Wow, this is great. And looking up just slightly, you can actually move the head a bit. Okay, looking down is also pretty good, I would say. This hoodie here is a separate piece, so it doesn't really hinder the articulation, and it's also very soft, as you can see. And his arm can go 360 degrees, butterfly joints there. Yep, very big movement, as you can see. Okay, and going up sideways more than 90 degrees, very good. A single joint elbow, which I think is still alright. Okay, for the hand, you can turn it around going up and down. And for the torso, 2 points of articulations here. Below the chest, you can see move very freely. Somehow, yeah, this one does have a gap here at the side. And for his waist, you can actually turn it around going however you want to. And the belt is a separate piece, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's a separate piece belt altogether. So let's see how well he can bend forward. Unfortunately, not much. Okay, pretty surprising. Yeah, just like this. Bending backwards is also not that much, and yeah, I do reveal some of the gap if you bend it too much. Okay, for the legs, there's no pull down mechanism, but you can move quite nicely. So let's see how well I can kick forward. Yep, about slightly more than 90 degrees. Kicking backwards is just a little bit like walking style. And for the tight shivers, yeah, it's very obvious there's a cut there. Okay, and then there's a double joint knee. Okay, let me see. Yeah, yep, there's a double joint knee. Wow, okay, pretty good. Okay, for his leg, there's an ankle rocker going up and down, and toe hinges as well. Okay, for the, I believe this guy can do quite a good split, I hope. Let's see. No. Okay, just like this. I thought you can go all the way up to perform a perfect split, but not really. Okay, so articulation wise for this guy is pretty okay, I would say. Yep. And next we will move on to the accessory. I will start with the hands as always. So it just comes with a pair of closed fist hands that's already on the figure, pair of relaxed hands, pair of open palms hands, pair of pointing hands, or you can use it to hold the knives that he comes with. And here is a knife accessory that he comes with. Wow, this is pretty sharp. And he just comes with this very solid backpack, but somehow seems that I'm missing something. From the look of the box, it seems that the bag can be opened up to reveal what's inside. But from what I see here, the zipper is just a dummy zipper. I don't think that this thing can actually be opened up. And lastly, an interchangeable manager mask, which is the square one. And these are everything that he comes with. And next, let's try out some of the accessories onto him. I'll start with the hand. So to interchange the hand, you just need to pull it out and pop in the hands that you want to. And it's as simple as that. And next we can have him hold on to the knife. Yes, this is how he can hold on to the knife. And to put on the backpack, basically you just need to put his arm up like this and just slip it through very easily. Okay. And voila, there you have him with the backpack, looking pretty cool. And to interchange the mask, basically just pull it out like this and you can put on the manager mask as simple as this. And yes, there is an instructions manual that comes with it. Yep, so here they actually taught you how to put on a bag, what's the accessory and things like that. Please click on the likes button if you enjoyed the review. For the size comparison, I like to compare with this SH Figuarts Stormtroopers, which is slightly taller, as well as this Mayfax John Wick Kane, which is also slightly taller than him. And next we'll compare with some Marvel Legends. I do have this Sandman, which is wow, so much taller, as well as this Jedi Toys Vega, who is also very much taller than him. And lastly, we'll compare with this Mezco Cyclops, as well as this Spider-Man 2099 from CD Toys. Okay, so for my final verdict, I think Bandai has did a very great job on this character. So far, they are the only one who actually made characters from the Squid Game. And I just love these characters because they can be like Stormtrooper, you know, any anonymous characters that will fit in very well in all your photographies, and yet they are so iconic as well. So if you're a big fan of Squid Game, I would recommend you to get a few of these mask workers so you can build an army just like in the movie. So once again, I do hope that you enjoy this review, and I'll catch you guys again in my next video. I hope you'll watch these videos right over here.